Hi there, hello and welcome to the channel. The quick addiction today is all about the newish AFK fishing farming method, so grab that coffee, please get comfy and let's start making more gold. Fishing, in the War Within, is a rather good source for cooking ingredients, but also can be used in other professions like alchemy and inscription. So as you can imagine, fishing is a rather good way to make gold. However, it can also be very time-consuming and, let's be honest, extremely boring, but yet highly relaxing and somewhat addictive. AFK fishing has been in the game for some time now, and just using an add-on makes this even easier, and without breaking any rules. Well, the War Within also has AFK Fishing, which has been made even more simple to do thanks to the new Algari Weaverline Fishing Attachment. What this actually does is allow players to stack and level the perception stat used in all gathering professions. The higher this stat is in level, the better chances players have on obtaining higher end and rarer reagents when gathering, and it is this stat we will be taking advantage of today. For us to get the best end results, it's best to use an end-game character with a fishing skill as close to 300 as possible. To help push this skill beyond 300, I will be using an end-game fishing pole with the new Algari Weaverline attachment and a hat, as well as food and file buffs for extra perception stat points. The whole point to a AFK fishing farm is not to move between fishing ponds, instead just fishing from one static location and still able to make some sort of gold. The past couple of days now, I have been looking for idea fishing spots we can use to fish from and still gain most of the end game fish needed for certain profession, and all without moving. And I have the perfect location for this, with some rather surprising results. On screen now are just my last results from my final tests in each of the new zones that came with this expansion. The Isle of Dawn is okay for this method to making gold, but you will be mostly fishing up common white fish only. The Ringing Deeps works the same way. No matter where you fish from, you will still be obtaining a lot of white common fish, and hardly no uncommon or rare fish. Hallow Falls is better than the first two zones for fishing, but again you will be getting a mixture of all types of fish, apart from any rare that needs to be baited. Overall, the first three zones are good, but nothing can beat Algari for AFK fishing period, not even fishing in delves. If you use a max level fishing character that has the new Algari Weaverline attachment and any other buffs and benefits you can use, we are able to simply fish at the same lake as in my previous video, but this time standing and catching nothing but green uncommon and blue rare fish. The most weirdest thing about this particular location compared to all others I have tested is that you near enough get the same results every 30 minutes. Which still makes me think that this lake is in fact bugged or just broken in some way. On screen is just proof to what I speak of. These are my results after 3 separate tests at the same location, using the same fishing setup and buffs, but all at different times of the day. As you can clearly see by my results, you seem to get the same amount of nibbling minnow fish, averaging around 50 fish every 30 minutes. Which makes this location perfect for AFK fishing in the War Within. So, it's just a case of getting your fishing and perception skills as close to max levels as possible and simply fish and profit. This video is not about current prices on fish. This video was solely aimed at making you aware of this method to farming, that is all. But any fish that does have a really bad price tag, I tend to convert them into fresh fillet steaks to then sell raw, or continue to shuffle into food buffs to sell. Whatever you decide to do with the reagents is completely up to you. Just make sure to check the auction house on current prices and flips. Make sure you are not losing gold. It might be a wise choice to hold what you have until weekly reset next week and when mythics and raids completely unlock. So this was the new AFK fishing method in the War Within, short, sweet and now complete. Thanks for watching. I do hope you found this useful, and can benefit from this as much as myself. So until the next one, unlike normal farmers, stay away from the crazy people and please stay safe out there.